the organ.
What are you talking to yourself? It didn't
like,
even start, and all I got was half organ. Like,
sounds like a funeral organ.
All right, calm down. You say that every time. But yo, Ryan's in. Hello, Ryan. Tell your friend.
Right, Ryan, how you doing, mate?
The thing is, we need to sort that fucking music out at the start, I think.
Because just at the end,
yeah, but you were halfway.
Like, can you please stand and say the next prayer?
What I don't get is halfway through, like I literally just clicked it, and you were like halfway through saying organ, so you must have been having a conversation with your fucking self.
Yeah.
Oh, Faye's in as well. Love you, babe. Good night.
Hi, Faye.
Faye's got a really, really fucking early one tomorrow, so.
Ooh, what time's she got to be up?
4, something like that.
Linda's got to be
doing really well.
At 3 in the morning, and I'll be
sleeping. Yeah, but I can't say anything about snoring, can I? Let's face it.
No. Hi,
Kathy. She said, "Fucking." Does that mean I can get you to stop talking now?
Of course, you can.
That was a jinx. That was definitely right. So, other than we need to change, you know what? I might pay for this again so I can make a nice little video at the start.
Yeah, I would have it. Get rid of the funeral organ.
No, it's not even funeral music though, is it? It was just it's the free one. It's the free one. Okay.
If anybody listen to that music, waiting for this to come on, just as he goes live, it sounds like the organ playing at a funeral, and you're
or
ready
a
to
wedding.
Stand up.
Why you gotta be so fucking morbid?
Because you don't get an organ at a wedding.
What
mate.
I'll do is I'll pay for the stream again. It's not a lot of money, but I'll make one. I'll make a little. You know what? I've got no excuse really, because a Broken Capital intro, and then we play that shit at the start with some fucking numbers. You know, I've got no fucking excuse really. Who else we got in? We got Vicky. Hello, Vicky. Polly Fox as well. We're going to be talking about
Polly Fox. Hi, Vicky.
So, a lot of you have seen. Well, in fairness, everyone's posted that picture that was there on the Friday night, and I got to say, we were anticipating it a little bit. Right? Let's tell a little story for everyone. Karl got in the car, and he turned to me like this. He said, "Arron, I'm going to quit YouTube." So what the fuck are you talking about?
Mate, I was serious.
Yeah, but why? Come on, tell everyone. I'm going to do it all. Come on.
Well, it started from that care home, wasn't it?
Yeah. Best. Watch the care home videos if you haven't.
Yeah. My 30-minute long challenge. Well, do you know what? Watch them all. The one that Arron put on, the one I've done with Paranormal.
Whoa. Don't be. This is Broken Capital, guys. Stay at Broken Capital. Don't go over to Cabo TV.
Well, watch it anyway. So I'll do this video at the care home, 30-minute challenge. I've come out, literally shit myself. I have then gone to the station house.
Yeah, you went with Paranormal Chefs.
Went with Paranormal Chefs.
Come on, Karl, plug your friends.
As far as I'm concerned, it wasn't a very good night. I didn't catch nothing. I didn't feel like it was a good night.
Yeah, you weren't yourself really, were you? Yeah,
I don't know what it was. It was like, you know how much that place messed with my head. Yeah, so right. Going back
for those who don't know, there's a lot of people that do. We went to the station house, which is basically just an old railway house. And we heard some stories. We didn't know what was true and stuff. So we just went there as a scratch card. And we heard some stuff, which was brilliant. But when Karl got home, he started having dreams about the place, as if it was luring him in.
It was a bad place.
It was a bad place in his mind. But then when he got back,
nothing happened. I was dead disappointed, but in some way relieved. But it was, the video, even though it was a good night, we captured nothing. And then Paranormal Chef sent me a video.
Cheers, Vicky.
Thank you, Vicky. Sent me a video, and he's caught a voice saying, "Karl, come here."
Yeah, but this is the thing, right? Normally, when I hear an EVP, I'm like, okay, you've really got to be... To say you've got a voice on a camera or something, you've got to really know that that's a voice. When Karl showed me in the car, it was just a message. It was just like a check this out. And I wasn't thinking much of it. But I know. that he left the camera in there, and he showed it me, and it does sound like that. And then Carl's like, Aaron, I can't fucking do this anymore.
And then I went from there
tears in his eyes
to the golf school. So I've gone to the golf school. And while I'm in the golf school, nothing happened again. There were so many teams there. Some woman was, I don't know what she was. She was like, wow, summering something up.
Yeah.
She was singing like
summering something up.
Mate, honestly, at first I thought she was having sex.
Really?
And I thought, what a place to come to do that. But when we listened and you can see the lights and her walking around, she was. What
was that, Carl?
I don't know what she was doing. I don't speak that language it was coming out in.
Okay.
So we're upstairs and we could hear her downstairs. So anyway, towards the end, this other team come and joined in with us. It was about 10 minutes before we was going home, maybe a bit longer. And they put the EMFs out, 2 of them.
Isn't that? Oh, yeah. Okay, you know, I know where I am. I'm in a different house.
Everybody's talking like, and we come to the point, did you follow us? And I said, did you follow Tony? Did you follow somebody else? I said, did you follow me? And it beamed to the red and stayed on the red, just flashing to the red, the whole of it.
I know you're hot drop then.
And then you can see the laughter in the rest of the faces because my face just dropped.
Yeah.
And then Tony said, did you follow him from the care home? Boom! Straight
back
to the
up.
red.
Carl's being
It weren't
followed.
just one REM pod. EMF, it was both.
We were talking about this actually. And
I made them turn their phones off.
Right. Like when we went to the care home, like I said, I heard something. Oh, Amy's in as well. Hello, Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Thank you for coming. Tell your friends. You always tell your friends. It always does well. We heard these 2 knocks. Now, knocks can be anything. I've said this a million times. Knocks can be anything, but not simultaneous knocks. So knock, 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 knock. That isn't a fucking rabbit or whatever, right? Now, we've just been on a massive collaboration with Polyfox and Shook TV and Bad Cat Paranormal.
And it was an amazing
And it was fucking amazing. But what really intrigued me the most, not only was there an amazing Estes method, I've never seen an Estes method like it. To the point where I'm scared and I'm not even in the fucking mask and shit, right? It was more that I heard knock, knock again, right? Now, they can either vouch for me if they heard it as well, but I know Karl heard it, and I think maybe they did, but I don't want to put words in their mouth. It was definitely knock, knock. Now, to go somewhere again and get the same knock, and then to hear Karl's being followed from the place we heard the knock, knock from, that's what scared him the most.
Am I being followed? I don't know. I've had nothing in my house. I've had no sleepless nights, so I haven't felt nothing.
Yeah, but I tell you what, we didn't have a sleepless night because when we got back, it was 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And you conked straight out, like, you know.
I had 3 hours sleep and back up again.
Yeah, what's Amy saying here? I really think that there's no one in here that doesn't follow her, but if you don't, go and follow her, definitely. I'm editing it at the minute, and there are some crazy noises. No, but there was like, we had like the fucking women's voice.
It was like she was singing, wasn't it? It was
like
she was singing,
whistling, fucking. If you believe in that stuff, we had it all.
I don't want to say too much because I want you to all go and watch.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah, we'll never tell
Amy's
you.
video, Polyfox, Bad Cats, Arron's, definitely mine before Arron's. But yeah, just
it will be because you'll just go.
We were stood on this landing.
Please?
We were stood on this landing, and they was in front of us, and it sounded like somebody was putting clothes in the drawer and in the wardrobe and shutting.
This is what I mean.
Unbelievable. Everybody else thought somebody was coming in from downstairs, coming up, didn't they?
Yeah, we won't. Like I said, we won't ruin it for everyone. You just check them out. Wait for their videos to come out and definitely watch them. Yeah. But all I can say is it's not going to be a boring video. You know what I mean?
Not a boring video.
The thing is, right, and this is where I felt my most comfortable with it all, is because, you know, stuff's happened in the past, blah, blah, blah. We're not going to talk about that. But I found myself questioning a lot afterwards because I didn't want to fall out with anyone, and I was a bit more you know, what was it? You know, let's really fucking find out. Still scared as fuck, but I'm like,
Arron was Arron that night.
but that's what I mean. And then Karl sat in the car with me, and he said it today as well. And he was like, you know what, Arron, you were fucking Arron that time. I was like, what do you mean? And what he meant by that was like, we were in such good company that like, I can't explain it. I'm not clairvoyant.
You was able to be yourself,
Yeah,
and not being judged. You was like Amy kept on saying.
No, but I'm not saying about judgment. No one's judging anyone.
But Amy kept on saying to you, whatever you feel, or you think it, just express yourself. Just let it out.
Well, this is what I mean, right? So I'm sat at this table, and for some reason, like I'm not going to get into it because I really, really want you to see it. I don't want to spoil nothing. But I was feeling that there was someone on the stairs, and I looked at Amy. I says, I feel like I need to say something here, and I'm going to sound really fucking silly. But they all turned around and said, don't ever feel silly. Just say what you feel. Now, I'm not clairvoyant, or I don't speak to ghosts, and none of that. But how can I put this? I'm thinking stuff. My brain makes stuff up and I just have to blurt it out. I don't know if it's like an ADHD thing. And for some reason, I just had to say, you're not allowed on the stairs. And that was, and it fit in so well with what was going on. It was so fucking nuts. Oh, fucking hell.
Hi, TY.
Thank you so much. Honestly, guys, you don't have to donate. But when you do, it's amazing. Thank you so, so much. Everything goes towards...
Name, Arron? Quaff.
I think so.
Q-U-A-P-H.
I don't attempt people's names. I only just attempt what people write because I can't read very well. I usually get him to read it for me.
Quaff. Hi, TY.
Much.
If I haven't said hello to anybody, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to look at the chat as much today.
Karl, shut up. I said to Karl, right, now I've got to explain.
Let's go.
Right, I have to explain this now, Karl, because of you. You prick. I said to Karl, if we re-release this, right, then there's loads of me going, Karl. And you're like, yeah, sorry, I was reading. Like, they don't know what the fuck's going on. That's all. Like, we're still looking at the chat. We're still going to talk to you all. Still looking. But, yeah, I told Karl off. I said, come on, Karl, let's have a conversation.
My fault.
It's not your fault, Karl.
Oh, that's all right, and I'll read then.
Read then? Right, go on, try. No, I'll just end the live now. Fuck it, I'll talk to them myself. Anyway,
where was we?
We was talking about the place. And in fairness, it was one of the best drives I've had in a while. Because fucking hell, there was some cool shit on the way.
You missed everything on the way back, though.
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Completely. All that way driving. I had no one to talk to.
Thank you so much. You don't... Oh, there you go. You know what? A red box of popcorn. I'm going to eat popcorn while watching your video.
Nice one, Polyfox.
Do you know what, right? Honestly, I'm so happy that we met as well, because the friend basis we've been making ever since, I thought it was all doom and gloom a few, say, months ago. And I thought a lot of people are, coming away from each other and not saying what they feel and just being nice. But the community itself, even the ones some people in here would deem bad, right? I don't deem anyone bad, but everyone's been getting on and having the best time, and I'm just making so many fucking friends. But thank you so much for that, honestly. And if you haven't, anyone here that hasn't already, go over to her channel and watch.
Yeah, Polyfox, when we got there, it amazed me because I've watched her videos and I've seen her on a live.
Yeah.
She must have a camera close. I thought she was about 6'1". And it was really nice to have somebody smaller than me.
It was funny because yet again I was the tallest in there. No, but I was a bit scared because I realised afterwards that she was going to come. And I was like, okay, right. Because I'm really shit at meeting new people. I really am. Meeting new people for me is, I go through all the anxietiness. And it was straight away in there with the swearing and the laughing and the happiness. And she's the best person to get on with, honestly.
Hi, Maureen.
Nice to see you. Who else we got in here? Hi, Ty. Sorry, Matt. Yeah, sorry. I'm not ignoring anyone, like I said. I'm just... I get Karl to read them out sometimes because I'm not very good at reading at all, like under pressure as well. This for me, you know, I spit out a lot of words when I'm under pressure, so I'm basically just fucking myself over doing a live. But yeah, man, I can't wait. I'm currently editing some of it now. But yeah, it was such a long night as well, and for the first time ever, I filmed that much that my camera just shut down, didn't it? Remember, I ended up filming on my little camera because I was just like, I'm too scared to get my batteries out of my bag and everything. What do you think, Karl? See, this is what I mean. Look, he wasn't even there then.
I
wasn't even there. Don't lie. You wasn't even in that conversation, and I was talking to my fucking self.
No, you was halfway. You're quite a bit of the way into editing, like, and yeah, I think a lot of mine's going to get done tomorrow. But
Who by, Karl?
Fantastic night. Pardon?
Who by, Karl?
My editor.
Should we put out a little reference to the fact that she's going to have a channel too? The amount of heavy work she's doing for you, like.
Mate, it's worth it, innit, to be on my arm. Come on.
Oh my God.
Come on.
You are so fucking full of yourself.
You've got to have an editor, mate.
Oh God. Right then. So, how are you, Karl?
I'm absolutely brilliant, mate. What have you been up to today, Arron, anyway?
Oh my God. That was the shittest conversation starter
I've had a barbecue.
ever.
I've had a barbecue. It was
You
all
what?
right. I had a barbecue.
Who with?
The family in the garden.
Why wasn't I invited?
Mate, I only had one sausage, one burger, and one
You'll only eat that
Chinese
anyway.
spare ribs.
You know I'll eat 12 burgers.
Yeah.
You know what?
I won't, Polly. I won't quit. I'm going to carry on. I'm going to, like, you know what I mean? It was just a bit of a shock for me, you know, with this EMF going off and then hearing that voice. Yeah, it was just weird. And when everybody else was talking.
Right, well, hold on. I need to ask you something now. How far up that chat are you? Because I saw that a long while.
Oh, let's say I've been looking at the chat.
You need to get back down here.
Do I go back up or do I go down?
Oh
wait,
God.
there, I'm in the other end.
That's what I mean. You need to go back to the bottom.
Oh.
Girl Gang Massive. You are the Girl Gang Massive. And you know what? It was one of the greatest experiences. You know, we did something massive, like not long ago with all the teams. But that was one of my favourites, like paranormal wise. I did enjoy that time. That was amazing. Everyone had the best laugh ever. But that time we just had on Friday night was just, right, put it this way.
That was better than the 4 crosses for me.
I didn't even get to do B-roll or because this is, I say this on the camera and I say, look, you can't know when it's going to happen. If you know when it's going to happen, then it's a real thing. You know, it's definitely there because you can go, right, it's going to happen at this time. Let's start filming. That's not how it happens. And as soon as we got in, we just talking. And then the next thing, you know, we're all like, oh, okay, that was a bit weird. Let's go and have a look around. On the look around, that's when stuff started fucking happening, didn't it?
Yeah, it was weird. For
fuck's
fuck's sake.
sake.
I know, I'll tell you. My brain, I'll tell you, it's like
illiterate,
5
man.
seconds behind everybody else. It literally is 5 seconds behind everybody
It's not
else.
that it's 5 seconds behind everyone else. It's just he thinks he knows exactly what it is, and it's not that. You know what I mean? Like when he says a word that doesn't make sense, and I'm just like, yeah, that's it, Karl. And I'm looking at the camera like, ah.
Yeah, I've got to learn to
Just read
really think about it before I say something. Yeah.
No, but I mean, come on. It was the amount of fucking collabs we've done and the friends we've made. You know, we've got to admit that night was one of my favorites. Goes down as one of my favorites.
Oh, definitely.
But just because, like, I'm not ass licking here, honestly, just because of the sheer amazingness of everyone that was there. Like, I've done Estes methods. I've seen them done in front of me, and they've never been that intense.
No.
There's one thing, if if people watch Badcat, there's one thing with her Estes methods. She's just so into it, so intense. Like she's moving about as well. She's like being all.
It's like she's going into
method
trance,
acting. You know, she's like, blah, and it's like, whoa, fucking hell, this is crazy good. But she scares herself too, and then she'll ask you questions. She's like, well, when I was like this, what were you doing? And it all fits. And I'm stood on the fucking stairs like, okay, I'm scared. You know what I mean? Like, but I am like 100% not a paranormal channel. I look for it because it's something that intrigues me, and if I ever find something, then amazing. And I've found some weird shit, right? But you know, if you come to watch just me being scared, then definitely watch like their episodes, and because honestly, it's just a fucking blast of a time. And what have you just done, Carl?
It's an eye opener anyway.
Carl, have you just put your fucking channel in the chat?
Well, I just thought, like, you
thought what?
Eileen,
You thought what?
I put it on there.
Hold on.
So I'm not talking. I want to listen to you.
Your name's here. Look, they'll find it.
I know that.
This is Broken Capital Times. I sound like a twat now. No, if you haven't already, go over and subscribe to Karl. Well, let's have a look at some of these comments, man.
Hi, Eileen. You guys need to see me and Jess do double Esther's freaky.
This is what we have, but this is the thing.
We were kind of talking. That's what I mean. To me, that is absolutely unbelievable, isn't it?
But yeah, because you can't fake that. If you're having a conversation with someone that can't fucking hear you, and you know they can't. I mean, let's see. This is the thing as well. This is another thing that comes with this trade: trust. You have to trust and know the person with you isn't going to be doing something stupid, and you have to know. And the trust in that room was unbelievable, and the fact that, like, I'm trying not to ruin it because I know this is going to be a great video, but the fact that we were getting the answers we wanted, let's say, and not in certain places, it was fucking phenomenal. And I just wanted to do a live because I didn't put a video out Friday. Because I was away and Karl's done some amazing stuff. Go and watch his stuff, which just made him scared as fuck. But also, do you think that it still follows me about then?
Oh, definitely. There's something about you. Well, there's definitely something about you.
But I don't think it follows me about.
I think there is something. I don't know what it is. I mean, I could go to some places and I've been with other people. I go with you and all hell breaks. I just think you bring it out.
Yeah, but am I just bringing out your anxiety, or is it like a thing where I'm like, right, okay, 100%?
No, because I find it quite funny when you get scared.
Yeah, it is funny when I get scared.
Like, I mean? It's like some places
flapping about. Oh shit! I've just hit my mic.
I know that. Straight through my ears. But yeah, Meatwood Farm. I was tense there. When we went to the care home together, I was tense there. I was tense before I went with you to the care home, and I was even tense when I went with you.
I see a whole different Karl though when I'm with you, because you'll go with other people. I don't know whether it's like a thing where you need to act a bit more better or whatever, but you are very stern and abrupt, and you say, "Do something for me, please. I'm not scared of you. Come on." But then when you go with me, you could walk in the same house and be like, "Fucking hell. Don't do something actually, because I don't want you to." It's weird. It's like I just push fucking anxiety on you. It's mad.
Maureen, it's really funny you say that because we've just been to this farmhouse with the girl gang, and I never seen one radiator.
That came out near the end.
Radiator.
He was more gutted that there weren't any radiators in there. I was like, yeah, but look, fireplace, pool table, wow. And then he was like, no radiators, man. No fucking.
How can you live in a house with no radiator? Yeah.
What is your obsession with the radiator? Come on.
Well, actually,
we'll do this now.
I'm going to say
we'll do this now.
I'm going to go and buy one, and I'm going to have it as a feature in my garden. I'm going to amorite it up, and I'm going to have a feature in my garden with flowers coming out the side of it.
Okay. Are you actually, though?
Yeah, and it's going at the front of my shed, so every day I open the curtains.
Every day? It's coming out of you then?
Every day, innit? Every day, innit? I open up the curtain and see the bloody radiator.
So you are now going to buy a radiator.
Yep. And apparently
and put it outside your window just to look at it.
Yeah. Apparently they are dear.
Hashtag Karl is in love with radiators. That's too long. Hashtag radiators.
The girl gangs are obsessed with carpets. And I think that's more weird than radiators.
Nah, because you get some nice carpets, man.
You got no radiators in your house, Paul.
When you walked in that house, he's looking at these carpets. I was like, my fucking nan had this carpet, I'm sure. And you start getting weird memories and flashbacks.
Yeah. Polly's got no radiators in her house.
Yeah. No, I was just saying hello. Sorry. I wasn't listening to Karl that time. It's my fault. Karl, what are you doing?
What do you mean?
Can't sit there chewing your fucking lips, man. Just winding you up. Look, he's lost.
Oh.
He's gone. He's fucking gone. He's in space. That's why he's put space on his roof. Look.
It would.
He's not talking to me. That's why I'm taking the piss. He's reading the fucking comment.
I was listening to you, Arron.
Okay, what did I say?
He's not listening to me. He's reading the fucking comments.
What did I say before
Um,
that? He wasn't fucking listening. Right. You know what? We are.
AJ.
Oh, he's doing it fucking now.
Oh, go on.
No, it's fine.
I'll get rid of it. There you go.
I tell you what, let's make it fair. If there's anyone in the comments that would like to ask any questions.
See, that's a good one, Alan. That's a good
there
one.
we go. Now Karl has got.
You took your shoe off because you're thinking properly.
Fuck you. At least you can use the right word this time. Karl, as a kid, was mad on pylons, drawing pictures, photos of them. Was you?
What was that?
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Twilight pylons.
Oh, nice one, TY.
Man, I'm having memories pop up. Yeah, what's this say? I'm going to try my best. I'm really shit at reading. Man, I'm having memories pop up of my... No. What does that say?
Nunna's house. Not none. Is that your nan's house? I think saying Detroit as a kid, sleeping over, not being able to sleep because of haunting noises the radiators used to make. I bet they were the radiators I like, the big cast iron ones.
Why did you have to mention radiators?
See, everybody like has a memory of a radiator or likes a radiator, or do you Google any news on location?
Yeah, I'll put it up because I did see some of that. Do you Google any news on locations, real or past investigators, or
no.
See, no, right. And this is going to sound mad. Some places I have in the past, I'm like, oh, that's a mad place because of this reason. But I love, and this is I haven't invented this word, but it's the word I use a lot. Is I love a paranormal scratch card. Right. So basically, Karl will say I got this place, and we'll just go there and try it. Right. Because there is nothing better and more satisfying than maybe making contact with something and it's saying certain words, and then you go home, then do the research, and it matches. Yeah. Because I still believe if you go somewhere, believe in this mad story or this history, or if someone said they saw the grey lady there, you're going to go there and you're going to see that stuff. Because you've preempted your brain, you've told your brain, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I'm going to find when I'm there. So I love a paranormal scratch card. Like, honestly, it's fucking amazing. We've been to places that have been paranormal scratch cards that are like a shit little house, and it's been the best fucking experience of our lives.
Yep.
And we were like, oh, this is a bit crap, isn't it? And then we
No,
walked
well,
and we're like, no, it's not. No, it's not.
I know exactly.
I
know exactly which house you're on about.
Yeah.
In
we go on about it all the time.
In Staffordshire, we went in, and he said, "Karl, this house is shit, man." We wasn't it for
almost like
30, 35
the
minutes.
house, wasn't it?
And as soon as he said, "This house is fucking shit," it erupted. Did it?
Fucking hell. Sorry, I was reading the comments. What did you say?
See? This is what I'm working with, people. Week in, week out.
Anyway, so yeah, it did erupt. Because I was listening. I was just showing you how it fucking feels.
Oh, where's that? Soul Watcher. Yeah, they were cast iron radiators. See?
Where's that?
Soul Watchers. Question. Do you both wonder if group sessions, paranormal events scare spirits? Nice one, TY.
I do, in a certain respect. Because if you're respectful anyway, it depends on the ghost. Like I'm saying it like, I know and stuff. Because I don't. I really fucking don't. But if I was to imagine what it'd be like, if it's a ghost of a person, then that could be it could be a man or a woman that's not scared of crowds, loves scaring people. Oh, look, there's loads of them. Let's you know. Or it could be a timid old lady, or a timid old man, or a little girl, or a little boy. So I think, in general, it all depends on which spirit you're in contact with. Maybe, if I had to guess, because I don't know, I don't think anyone knows. But if I had to guess, I'd say that the main focus is trying to figure out what type of person this is. It's like, I'm going back again on myself, but like when we went to that other house and me and Amy had like a eureka moment of like, do you think it's this? And she's like, you know what, Arron? Yeah, I do. And then it's like, it just fit really well, didn't it? And there was a lot of, do you think this ghost is scared of us? And it's like, so I think different experiences in different places would judge whether you take about 10 people or whatever, you know. So
yeah, Arron. Hi, Di. This one. When you think you hear something and you go, shh, have you ever thought that the spirits may think you are shushing them? You know what? I've never really thought about that.
No, we haven't. Because in fairness, if you think about it, that's actually pretty well put. Because you have a conversation with a ghost in a room, let's say. You're having a conversation with the person next to you as if they're not even there. And the only time you ever acknowledge that ghost is when it's talking back kind of thing, or whatever it's doing, or banging. So, but then you'll stop and then you'll have a conversation again. So if they are there and you're like, shh, you know, maybe they do think, oh, all right then, fuck you, I'm going upstairs to bed. Carry on around my house, I don't care, I'm going to bed. You know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah,
knowing the history.
Good one.
See, no, this is what I mean. Yeah. So, like, if you went somewhere, say that someone told you all the history on all of the ghost sightings, everything, and then you went there, and then you were like, oh, that could be this. Oh, that could be this. Oh, the grey lady. Yeah, we saw a mist. It's her. You know. But if you went somewhere, and then was like, yo, we don't know anything that's going on. Tim's in the house. Let's get some love yous for Tim, some hearts in the chat for Tim.
Soul Watcher.
Hold on, Karl, I'm talking.
Oh, sorry, mate.
No, you would know that if you're fucking listening. So yeah, I've forgotten where I am. I've forgotten where I fucking am. Right. So like, yeah, what you said, it makes sense. It does make sense because you find out stuff afterwards because you never knew the stuff in the first place. And if it matches up, then it's a good thing, you know. Carry on, Karl. What are you going to say, mate?
Hi, Raven. Gene, ghosts are used to people, so that makes sense. Is it possible at all? It would depend on the state of the spirit was in. I do feel that some are very awake of us, and others are somewhere else. So what's that, like a residual, or they keep repeating what they've done, and then you got the other ones?
What I'm trying to say there is there are some that know their ghosts, maybe, and then
some like, that don't know the past,
and some that are going about their daily, you know, like Sixth Sense, where then people don't know they're dead.
Yeah,
right. They're just going about their daily lives, but they're dead. Right,
that's
a bit like that. So you got like two, but like I said, no one really knows. So both things could be right. You know, it's one of them where you've really got to. I think, in general, the only way to ever get real good experiences and it's all a belief system, isn't it? Really, like
exactly.
If I went into a crystal shop and the woman told me about all this stuff, and I was to then undermine her and say, well, yeah, it's not, is it? Because fucking rocks aren't science. I'd be like, completely undermining something that I know nothing about. So I'm just like, I'll just be sat there going, wow, that's well interesting. Tell me more, you know. But yeah. You know, the music went a bit weird then, didn't it?
It did, didn't it, man? As you put that bottle up there, it's like speeding up.
Yeah,
love you too, Tim. Hi, Raven.
Love you too, Tim. Tim hasn't said it again. How far up are you?
I haven't said it. What are you on about?
How far up are you?
Oh, mate, mine's not moving.
Good. Tim said love you a million years ago, and I said to everyone, say hello to Tim, everyone, put some hearts in.
Yeah, but mine ain't going up like yours.
Good. It's because I'm the host. This is the Broken Capital channel. We will be doing lives on Karl's as well.
Definitely.
Karl sorted his rigs out and stuff now, and
Yeah, I've had a lot of. Honestly, I don't get much
he's
luck
been
here.
paying for it, right?
Well, look,
And he can't even sign in.
I glued my pajama top to me light. See what I mean? I don't have much luck.
What have you done?
I've glued me light, look.
Yeah.
And I put that on.
Why is it on a fucking G grip thing?
To push it in for the glue. And I've glued my pajama top to it.
Why?
Because I lent it on it. I didn't think the glue would come off on it.
So why don't you rip it off?
I am now.
Karl, you really are. You do the funniest things and you don't even mean to. Look at that DIY lamp. You know what? In the future, that might be some like retro light that everyone wants. Fucking a clamp with a light on it.
So hopefully that'll be all right and that glue will stick. Well, it's stuck to my pajamas anyway.
See, this is what I mean. I'm not going to undermine this, Raven, because I believe, and I don't. It's one of them where I just I'll give anyone the benefit of the doubt, but my brain will believe it anyway, because the things people know and they say a lot about, there's so much interesting information about it. You know, it's not like they've just come up with it like, bam, this is why it's magic, or this is why it protects you. They can go into depth from years and years ago about how and why it is. And Tim has just dropped fucking 10 quid.
Nice one, Tim.
Tim, you know I'm going to have to pay tax on that. Tim's the best. Tim is the best. And he's put a rolly roundy face on it. I can see it on my phone. I can't see it on here.
Nice one,
everyone, Tim. Can we all have thanks to Tim in the chat? Because Tim is probably the only reason I'm still alive. Pay my bills. Tim's my boss, by the way.
I like Tim. Tim makes him sweat.
Yeah, is another question. No way. I didn't know that. Is that real?
Batteries,
right,
watches and automatic and manual movement watches have ruby or synthetic ruby, aka jewel. No way.
Really? Is that real? Come on, is that real?
Raven, is that real?
If it is, I'm wearing every crystal I got. Honestly, I wore them all the other day because I was scared and I was like, well, I've been told this about this one. I've told someone about this one. Fucking stick them all on. And I came to the collaboration with about fucking 12 on here like this. And about 2 fucking necklaces.
I won't wear mine now because I think if I'm wearing it, no activity is going to come near us.
Yeah, but that's
I
the thing.
don't wear it.
That's the thing, innit? You know, do we want the protection because we want it to happen? Or is it more to do with certain ones do certain things though, Karl? Like certain ones will stop them coming, but other ones will let them come and interact with you, but won't let them come home. Like I was told Obsidian. I think Bad Cat told me the Obsidian that we was wearing wasn't just for protection, it's to stop attachments.
I've got to get one of them.
You know what I mean? So I gave you one, and I fucking gave you loads, and you didn't even fucking keep them. Right, we got another question. Do you think certain places amplify the spirit strength
like close to a hospital, graveyard, or water source like a well? Well, apparently water is a conductor, isn't it?
But this is the thing now. I'm probably going to sound a bit controversial. I don't think ghosts care where they would die, where they died. I do believe that when like there was a lot of grief or a lot of happiness or a lot of sadness, more energy will be in that place. That's something I do believe in. You know, like if there was like we'll go dark. You know, if there was a murder in a certain place, there's a lot of emotion in there, a lot of anger, a lot of blah blah blah. And I feel like imprints can be there and affect ghosts more. But I will say, some of the Tim, I'm taking it out of your wages, mate. What a prick.
Nice one, Tim.
So I believe that like certain. Right, I bring it up every time because it answers this question amazingly. We have been to a mansion that looks the part, looks fucking like Casper's house. It's so fucking scary. and you go in and nothing happens. Odd things happen, but nothing really happens. Then we went to a farmhouse in the middle of nowhere, literally just in bumfuck nowhere. Absolutely shit our pants. And I'm telling you now, there was... Karl, how long did it take for it to kick off? And how intense was it?
Which one?
Fuck you.
Which farmhouse? Which farmhouse?
The little fucking cottage that you ran away and nearly had a
The
stroke
one on top
in.
of the hill. Yeah, the one on top of the hill. The 3 knocks on the door.
You'd fucking know that, wouldn't you?
Mate, that was horrible. And yeah, it was...
Oh, don't even go, it was horrible. And,
oh, it was a mad place. That actually got me going to the point where I was like trying to get my breath.
Yeah, why though? What am I bringing this up for?
Because
you don't know, dear.
Where you've gone into a mansion, Casper's, you know, you've heard a few little bangs.
You're just remembering certain words I've said and making a sentence.
You've gone into this cottage, and then
I hate you.
more or less straight away, we felt and heard things straight away.
Yeah, but this is what I mean. So, can you remember the question?
I just said it.
Can you remember the question?
What was the question?
Exactly.
Mate, I could be sitting next to you in the car and probably forget the question.
Because you're too busy seeing if anyone's put your name in the chat.
Well, what was the question?
Basically saying, you know, do you think that being around graveyards, hospitals, and churches amplifies what happens, like ghost-wise?
I think it does. Yeah.
You do. Well, I've just said it doesn't. So.
Well, I think it does, because the amount of things that I've seen where somebody's been murdered up the street, like, and you know what I mean, they reckon like some of the spirits have come in or something's happened. I definitely know that water is a conductor for spirits. I know that one.
You're going back.
But maybe a church, maybe a churchyard, maybe not.
Right. So what I said, Karl, if you're going to fucking listen, right, because I said a lot then and you haven't heard none of what I said. I said, yeah, it can, maybe, but we've been to big places where mad stuff's happened. Yeah. And got more out of a shit little house. Definitely. In the middle of nowhere. So it contradicts it a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. But it amplifies it if you're... No, you can have that anywhere, but in certain places near water or certain places where there's murders, I think it can amplify it. It can bring it out more. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But some places can be near that and nothing.
Let's have a look. What else we got? You two are awesome. Please stay like this forever. Thank you. We will do. We won't change. We won't change. We are 2 peas in a pod. Karl is an arse, and I tell everyone that he's an arse, but he's actually a really fucking ace guy. You know what? It's mad, right? And if they see this, I hope they fucking know that I don't hate them or anything, and I don't hate anyone that gives me bad like critiques or anything like that, because everyone can have an opinion, whether it's good, bad, whatever. But one person said, I don't like the way you bully Karl. And I was like, wait, let me just say something now. I understand what you're saying, so that's totally fine, and you're sticking up for Karl.
Never been bullied in my life, and never will be.
What have you heard the fucking words he calls me in the car when the fucking cameras are off? And like, this is just how we are. We're just mates.
Yeah, this is how we bounce off each other. But being like, I've never been bullied in my life. I wouldn't let anybody bully me if they could be 10'10" or 2'2". It wouldn't happen. So there's no way Arron's going to do that.
And like I said, you will never hear. But you will never hear anything to do with any other channel or anything bad going on, and nothing here, because I want Broken Capital to be something that someone can come to knowing there's not going to be any shit. And I always say this: if you see someone you hate in the chat, that doesn't mean that you have to like tell them. You could put a heart to them, and then just get on with your day. It doesn't fucking matter, really. So only ever expect love on this channel. That's all we ever want here. Be your best self, stay awesome, and just fucking love everyone. You don't have to like everyone, but it doesn't mean you have to tell them that you don't like them.
Exactly.
You know,
just be kind.
Just be kind. You know what I mean? And you know, with Purple doing that and stuff, and then I've stolen it really. I fucking love that saying, and I put it in everything I can, because this channel will only ever be love and happiness. And watching me shit my fucking self. Wipe it. You know what I'm saying?
But we just like positive things.
He
Innit?
tells me you're an arse, Carl. I do all the time. Because fucking
I
Carl
bet he
winds
does.
me
Tim.
up
I bet he does. That
Carl
tenner man,
winds me up.
take it back.
so much. How can you think I ain't refunding him? No way. Carl is a wind-up man. But the problem is, right, this is how, and I'm going to say how it is now. Carl will piss me off, but not know he's done it because he's so nice. He doesn't realise what he's doing. And I'll tell him and he'll go, oh yeah, sorry mate. And I'm like, how do you not know? And it's because he's so not horrible that he can't even see what he's doing sometimes. No, like the other day, and I was like, Carl, your video's going to run into mine, isn't it? Even, oh shit, change. He didn't do it out of spite. He just didn't realise. You know what I mean? What else we got here? More people have to witness spirits. What's this say? I think more people have to witness spirits at night because it's quiet and the day has... See, I got asked this the other day. I have done a few day sessions. We did a day session in a murder house, didn't we? Carl, hello.
Yeah.
Hi, Carl.
No.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back.
No. Soul Watcher has just answered that for Eileen, look.
Yeah, I was about to.
Yeah. And he
But
says...
you can stop me if you like and carry on. Let's go.
No.
Welcome to the Carl Show. Woo!
What the hell you on, man? You've been smoking bloody... You've just read out somebody's... what she's
Yeah,
just
and I was
said.
going to answer it.
Yeah, but the reason she was talking to somebody else.
That's why there's a name there, Carl.
So I read what the question was, and she said if she was a ghost, she'd be at the shopping centre causing havoc in the day.
Okay. Can I say what I was going to say, though?
Mate, the Arron Davey show.
You prick. Wrong capital, actually. There we go. So, going back to what they was talking about, I've done a few day sessions. Carl's done a couple as well. And to be fair, it did get scared. We did get scary. I did my first alone challenge in the day, and it got a bit darker. But I think, like what you were saying before, you know, in the daytime, there's a lot more noise pollution because everyone's awake, everyone's doing stuff. You can't really get that crisp nothingness of noise until stupid o'clock when everyone's in bed. You know, so. But I think that more come out at night? Probably not. They're out all day long, or they could be coming out in the day and sleep at night. That's why there's only a few things happening. But yeah, that would kind of fucking answer that, really. Carl's getting naked. Let's all throw money at him. Fucking Carl's getting naked. Oh, has anyone got any more questions as well? Because I'm going to have to cut this one short today. I've got a lot of editing to do. That video is going to be massive. I don't know if it's going to be a two-parter, but we filmed to the point where one of my cameras died, and I've got loads of other stuff on another camera too. It's going to... I didn't even do any B-roll or anything. Honestly, it was so fucking crazy. It was mental.
Just started straight away since we got in, wasn't it? Boom.
Well, we started looking around. Karl buggered off, did his normal thing. And then I was like, all right, well, okay, I'll go with Amy or whatever. And I went to this room, and it was like being in a museum. It was so beautiful. But then, boom, stuff started happening, and we all fucking congregated. We're like, was that you? And I'm like, no. Okay, let's go for it. Why not? And it was such an amazing time. And you know what? I can't wait to show it you. I will try my best to get it out for Friday. If the main problem is, if it is massively long, I'm definitely going to have to do it in a two-parter because there's no way I'll get it done by Friday. But it's so fucking good. It was so fucking good.
And I'm just hoping nobody's got me screaming.
What? Oh, yeah. That was funny. Karl had his first ever real I'm going to die moment in a house. And to be fair, to witness that was amazing. But it wasn't for the reasons he would like. It wasn't a ghost latched onto him, as he thought. Karl's... would you like to tell the story?
We come down the stairs. We was going... Was it to the snooker room, or was we going in the kitchen?
We were just going into the snooker room.
And I've come around this corner, and I'm at the back.
I heard screaming. Carry on.
And I just felt something touch my arm. And I just looked round and thought, what the hell's that? And then as I've moved my arm, I felt it again. I thought something was trying to grab me. And what happened was my microphone has come off my camera and it's
You
on
should
a
have
big
seen his
lead.
face.
And as I've moved like that, it swung, hit me in the arm. I've moved again, it swung, hit me in the arm again. I just thought I was dying.
You know that scene where people like clip a fake snake to someone and go, look at that. And they turn around and see a snake run, but it follows them because it's on a string. Carl's mic fell off, hit him, and he was like going around in a circle, going, it's got me. Right. We went full fucking 360 screaming, and it ended up being his microphone.
Definitely, it was horrible. Absolutely horrible.
Fucking mental it was. Right. What else we got here? Let's have a look. Thank you, Maureen, as well, for saying that. Yeah, it is hard going in these horrible places, but you know what? I absolutely love it. Honestly, it's different to the norm. It's not something that everyone. I mean, a lot of people are doing it now. Let's face it. The amount of teams that are coming, and I love that because the community is growing so big. And there's a lot more people you can talk to about it, but it's not something that's the norm. You know, when you tell your friends, "Oh, what do you do?" and you go, "Oh, I do this, this, and this," they're like, "What, really?" You know what I mean? Oh, we got here.
Exactly.
Everyone's laughing at you
always
at the moment.
happens to me. Always happens to me. I never have any luck.
You do have luck. Come on, you met me. Come on, Carl. Look at that room.
That was
inspired by mine.
It was a raffle. I knew I should have given that ticket away.
Well, you wouldn't be sat there now. I'm telling you that for a fucking fact. Nah, I couldn't do without Karl, even though he's an arse sometimes, and he couldn't do without me because I'm the best. I'm not the best. I'm far from the best. Well, subscriber count says I'm not the best. So, you know what I mean?
I tell you now, he is the best at intros, making his little poems.
This is the part
I've
now.
seen people who got millions of subs. Not as good as him at doing that.
This is the part now where Karl licks my bum
best.
for an hour. Come on, keep telling me how good I am. I love it. Go on, just keep doing it. What else is good?
Yeah, that's about it for you.
You prick.
I'm trying to think, what else is good about you? Yeah, you're kind-hearted. You wear your heart on your sleeve. Big, gentle giant. Yeah,
all right,
you're all right.
Shut up now. Else I'll cry. Oh, God. What's this? Oh, that. Just looking who's in. Experiences. Autocorrect. I hate autocorrect. I always send stuff to people. But my anxiety, yeah, if I have to read a message more than 7 times before I send it, and autocorrect's fucked it all up.
Well, I've been given an hand.
Best intros and content. I don't know about that. Like, I'm not going to say I'm crap because I do like the intros. I do. There's a lot of people that say they make them feel certain ways, and that's all I want from it. You know, I like to make people feel what's going to happen, and then totally 180 it with the comedy and the happiness. You know,
he's the best at it.
Don't, because I'm going to start choking up here, and I'm going to be able to say anything. What else we got here? Gentle giant. You've started something now. You've started something. The Jolly Green Giant.
Nice one, Sloughy.
I found you guys through other channels. No, but this is it. See, there's so many people now doing the same thing. Like, everyone's doing like the fucking abandoned places and paranormal, and I'm loving it. A lot of people said, "Oh, isn't it going to get a bit, a bit too much and there's too many things to watch?" It's always different because everyone doing it is a different person. You know, I could see people watch mine and Karl's that both follow us, and it's a different experience completely. You know, Karl's is more raw. Karl's is more, this is what happened when we were here, and I have not fucked with it at all. This is how it happened. Mine is more, I like to add, poems and make it, that's because that's me. So it's two different experiences in the same place, and I think with everyone else coming in doing it now, yeah, there's going to be a lot of fucking people to watch. But you know what? Ace, more people to talk to, more people to go out with, more people to see great fucking content being made. And like I said, made so many fucking friends doing this. I made more friends doing this than I have being fucking alive, you know. And I fucking love it so much.
Can everybody put love hearts in for Arron? Just put love hearts in for Arron.
Watch. No, don't. Put hashtag Karl's ace. Nobody else does it like you do, Arron. You know what? Right, I'm just because it makes me sound like a big head. If I'm like, yeah, I know, yeah, fuck them all. I'm the best. Because that's not who I am.
You're
I'm
good at what
the
you do, don't you? So therefore, if you're good at something, just do it. You know what I mean? There you go. Let's show some love for the big man.
I tell you what, instead of the arts for me, just put hashtag just be kind, because that'd make me more happy than just people showing me love. Honestly, because that is something I will 100% die saying, because I fucking hate all the bollocks. It messes with my head so much because everyone is creating magic, and I'll watch someone who's been deemed all sorts, and I'll watch the person who said it about them, because it's two different experiences completely. I want to see everyone succeed. I don't give a fuck what you make. If you want to make knitting videos, if you want to make fucking Karl's content where he just sits there and listens to me talk for an hour, right? Here we go. Hashtag just be kinds are coming in, and it will always be that in here. Honestly, if you're having a shit day, just watch a Broken Capital video or a Karl video if you've got nothing else to do, because he will put his, honestly, if you haven't already, go over and watch Karl's new video.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of them. Oh, and be ready as well, because like I said, in Karl's new video, he didn't seem scared at all. You should have seen him when he got fucking home, because it isn't always. This is another one that gets me. People say, where's the scariest place you've ever been? And I'll say, it's not what you're going to think. And they're like, what do you mean? I was like, well, it's not the one where the most happened. Karl's put it in the chat again, prick. No, honestly, guys, go and check him out. But it's not the one where the most stuff happens. It's when I've got home, watched my footage back thinking nothing's happened. The worst one I ever had was in a church, to be fair, talking about it. Remember that EVP I had?
Yeah, definitely.
I've never had one in my life, ever. And it was definitely a breath. Because it was just
thank you, Di.
It was a camera with no background noise, nothing on. We were down the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
We went right up close to it. I went, and I was like,
up the other side
wow,
of the church.
This is in my fucking ears. Like, this is real, you know.
We was at the other end of the church when that happened.
Definitely.
And then you went, well, did you put it on the...
I put it on the altar.
That's the one. And we was right at the other side.
Yeah, we were.
But yeah. And the other one, we had a good one, is the Nova House.
Yeah, that was another good one.
Yeah.
It's one of them. It's like, you know, like I say, people say, where's the worst place you've been? When you get home, it's a different kettle of fish altogether. I've now got night vision footage of rooms I weren't even in. And it's scary watching them, because it's like, when's something going to happen? Do you know what I mean?
Hashtag just love Karl. Thank you, Maureen.
Who's put that?
Thank you, Di.
Who's put that? Oh, come on. His head's just got massive now.
I mean, my earphones ain't fitting on, look.
Well, it ain't a fucking brain that's in there stopping it from happening.
Wipe my eyes. I'd like to thank my mum,
everyone.
my dad.
Oh, it's like he's got an
Arron.
award. It's like he's got an award. No, honestly, you won't ever find anything but love in here. If there's anyone got any other questions, because I will be going in a second. I was only going to be on an hour. What else?
What's the flag mean, Tim?
Hearts for you too, Karl. See, everyone's loving a Tim. Right. No more. Right. I'm gonna head off, I think. What do you reckon, Karl? How have you been?
Yeah.
Was that
I've
good?
enjoyed it. Yeah, perfect.
We wanted to come and have a chat with you because obviously we just had the best experience ever. And I don't know. It's just It was hard for us to talk about because we don't want to ruin it, but we did want to tell you about some cool shit that happened. So be ready for them videos.
Yeah. What's up with my YouTube won't show cable? I have to go into my history to
talking about himself again. So look,
I thought you might know about that, Aaron. You're the spec guy.
Karl writ his name with dashes in it, so it's K dash.
No. If you you won't find me.
But your at is that.
Yeah, if you just put me K-Bow, all in one word, K-Bow TV, one word. I mean, you'll easily find me.
Oh, try that way then. But in general, YouTube changed it where they said everyone's got to have their own name.
Yeah.
And like I managed to get Broken Capital before anyone else. I know there's no one else called that, but Karl's has got dashes in it, so that's why you have to write that if you was to look up his at name.
Yeah.
But other than that, he's if not, just go on to any of my videos because he'll be around somewhere. There's no mods in. You know what? I don't have mods. I should have mods, I suppose. But in fairness, I like anyone. If someone came in here giving me shit now, I'd love it. Honestly, I would, because I'm like, thank you for coming. And if that's how I just like to make anyone's day, whether they, you know what I mean. So if I'm just sat here getting abused, I'm like, yes, someone's being happy because of me. And that's how you got to look at it, really. If someone's day's brightened up just for giving me a bit of shit, ace. It works both ways. Do you know what I mean? Take care. Right. Have you got anything to say before we go, Karl?
Just thanks for all coming tonight, and we really appreciate it. You all coming over.
We will be doing longer ones of these as well.
Yeah, definitely.
But I just needed to come on tonight just to get it out of the blue. You know, it's an out of the blue one. We always do out of the blue one, but we will be doing set times, and that paranormal podcast at the top will become a thing. These are just lives. These aren't the podcasts. Yeah. And we'll probably be getting some guests on too. I've had a lot of people asking if they can come on, and we'll have the best time ever. So, Karl, over to you, mate.
Thank you, everybody. Watch out for these new videos because it's going to be awesome. It was a brilliant collab. I absolutely loved it, and I can't wait to get out with all three of them again.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And as I always say, guys, be your best selves. If you want to do this, do it. Whether you've got a camera on your phone or anything, just go out. Even if you haven't got a camera, try it anyway. Just be your best selves. Stay fucking awesome. And have the best time ever. And just be the best you, man. Hashtag just be kind. Yeah. And tell all of your friends, come over here and just subscribe to me because I'm the best. No, in all fairness, I love you all. Thank you so much for coming. Stay awesome. This is the part where I'm like,
sleep tight.
Go over to Karl as well. Don't forget to go over to Karl. In fact, I'm asking you nicely now, guys. After this is finished, if you got time, because if you haven't got time, don't worry about it. But go over to Karl's video and give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed already, go and give him a subscribe. Thank you all. Love you.